Okay, good morning. This workout is for seniors or anyone starting an exercise program that has really never been active and just wants to move since we're all stuck in the house. We just need to move. If you're not going for walks or you're tired of going for walks and you want to do something at home, this would be good for you. Okay, so I have a chair here that I'm going to use throughout the exercise video. You can use a counter if you have a counter to stabilize yourself if your balance isn't very good or you just feel better holding on to something. So I'm going to use this chair, and I also want you to have a chair handy because some of the exercises we're going to be doing will be sitting in a chair and then moving our limbs, out to the side and reaching and such. Okay, so you need to get a chair and get it set, and we can do some things from the chair or standing. It's going to be up to you, okay, which variation you choose. So we're just going to start getting warmed up and moving. Now, for this one, you got your chair ready. Okay. Now, you're able to stand or sit for this one. We're just going to do a gentle march. I'll start sitting. You're going to sit tall. And you're just going to bring your legs up a little bit. So a little march. 4, 5. Now, if you have good balance and you want to do this standing, keep marching. If you're sitting, you can hold on to the side of the chair, the back of the chair, and do a march in place. Keeping your chest up. Good. Okay, now from a march, we're going to move our legs from side to side. So you can just do a side to side, tap, tap, okay? If you can stand and do this, do it standing. But if you feel like your balance is a little off, go ahead and sit down. Or if you're already seated, just go ahead and bring your legs out to the side, okay? Side to side. And just move your legs as far as you can. You don't have to go crazy though and really try to move it over. Just a subtle little side tap. Okay? Now we're going to go back to the march. So either standing or sitting. Bring your legs up a little bit. You don't have to bring them up super high. We're just getting our hip flexors warmed up. You let your arms hang down. A few more of these, and then we're going to go back to that side tap. Okay, now back to the side tap. And try to sit tall. That works your core. Sitting tall, keeping your shoulders back, okay? If you need to take a break anytime, take a little break. Last one, and good. Okay, so now you can stay seated, or if you're standing, we're just going to do a reach, a punch. So you can go here. If you're standing, you can keep your feet on the floor and do a reach out punch. If you're seated, go ahead and just do the punch sitting down. Okay? Just reaching forward, getting the shoulders warmed up. Okay, now we're going to change it from a forward punch, and we're going to reach it up, okay? At any time, if you're standing and you decide to sit down on your chair, you can just sit down on your chair and continue the workout from there. Okay, now let's reach it up. And just reach as high as you can. If you have any shoulder issues, you could keep it lower. If you have rotator cuff problems or anything that inhibits your movement patterns, but if you're able to reach up fully, reach up as high as you can. Couple more. All right, last one. Okay, so from here, we're gonna do a gentle shoulder roll. So just bring your shoulders back, up, back, and down, very gentle. We'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now if you want to use some water bottles for weights, you can do that. Or you don't need weight at all. If you have little weights at home that you want to use, use whatever you're comfortable with. I keep it light because these exercises, you don't need a lot of weight because we're going to be moving the weight away from our bodies. Okay, so if you're staying seated for this, go ahead and sit down. We got water bottles. It's going to do some light bicep curls. So you're just going to alternate the bicep curls. Sitting tall, just bringing your water bottles up. Get those biceps working. And again, if you feel comfortable standing, you can stand doing this. It's up to you. We got a few more bicep curls, and then we're going to change it into a shoulder press. Now with the shoulder press, again, just press it as high as you can. If it hurts for any reason, don't do the exercise. Just wait, and then we'll catch up when it doesn't hurt any part of your body that's compromised, okay? Bring it up here. Now I'm just going to press up the water bottles. Just bringing them up. Again, work within your range, what your body is going to let you do. And we're just moving to get some blood flow, get all of our body moving. We don't want it to hurt, guys, okay? We just want to stay mobile. Good, pushing it up. A few more. 2, 2, last one. 1, and 1. Okay. Let's go back to the lower body again, okay? I'm gonna set my weights down, my water bottles. Now you're gonna scooch back on the chair a little bit. Sit tall. You're just gonna extend and down. So if you were standing, now you wanna sit down for this one. So you're just extending your foot forward. You'll feel this in your quadriceps, okay? So you're going to extend it. You're sitting back in the chair, sitting tall. Now I am doing general reps. I'm not worried about a rep count. I'm just trying to get each leg moving. Okay, now we're going to switch to the other one. So I might be, if you're counting, I might be 1 or 2 reps off. Don't be mad at me. That's too much for me to count and talk about reps now. I usually use a timer, so I don't have to do that. Okay. Again, this is my left leg. It feels more difficult. I'm right-handed, so my non-dominant side feels a little bit weaker than my right, and that's common. We'll do a couple more. Okay. Now we're going to go back to our water bottles, our weights. So if you have little weights in your water bottles, go ahead and pick them up. Mine were in the refrigerator this morning, so they're kind of cold. I wish I had some that weren't in the fridge. Okay, so holding your weights here, your arms are bent at your elbow, see? Okay, so we're just gonna bring the weights out to the side and then back to the center. So open, squeezing your shoulder blades together, keeping your elbows close to your side. Now this is gonna work the muscles between your shoulder blades. And you don't have to open your arms very wide. It's like hinging a gate, a little hinge, opening the doors, opening the windows, then bringing them back. It's a subtle move. Hopefully you're feeling this between your shoulder blades. That's where you want to feel it. Okay, well, one more. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go back to our bicep curls, all right? Here we go, bicep curls, alternating, sitting tall. You are forward on the seat. If you have other weights that are like slightly heavier, you can use those or whatever you have at home. If you've been working out and you want to use a heavier, like 5-pound weight, whatever you have available is good. But if you're just starting, you know, a can of food or water bottles are just fine to use. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go back to our shoulder press. Okay, bring the weights up. And just press it up. Again, only going as high as you can. If something hurts, you can modify, go a little lower, or just don't do it all together if it actually hurts, okay? Work within your range, guys. I know my seniors are all missing the pool. I'm missing the pool. So hopefully soon we'll get back to the pool and do our exercises in there. Okay, last one. All right, let's go back to that leg set now. We're gonna set our weights down carefully. We're gonna scooch back on the chair. Okay, sitting tall. You're gonna extend the leg out and then bring it back in, okay? You should be feeling this in your quadriceps. I actually counted on this one. There's 10. Okay, now let's switch to the other side. Okay, sitting tall, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. We're gonna go back to that one. So go ahead and grab your water bottles or your weights, whatever you're using. You're gonna go back to the front of the chair, scoot your butt up, sit tall, shoulder blades together, arms bent, and hinge it open and close. Keeping your elbows close to your side, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Again, if you feel any pain, don't do it. Work with the range of motion you have. You might have one arm that's compromised because of a rotator cuff issue or something, and do what you can. Once again, if anything hurts, just stop and wait for the next exercise. Got 2 more. And last one. Okay. We're going to go ahead and set these down carefully. As I said that, I drop it. Okay. Now we're going to do arms out to the side. We're going to go little circles. Okay. I know you can't see my arms fully, but that's okay. You get the picture. We're just doing little arm circles. Sitting tall, you're on the front end of the chair. You don't have to do many of these and you're gonna feel them. Okay, now we're gonna reverse. If you need a little break, take a little break. These are brutal. 3, 2, 1, and bring your arms down. Probably feeling that in the deltoids. Okay, a little break. Gentle neck stretch. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Okay, arms out to the side, sitting tall. Little circles. 2, 3, we're gonna do 8 of them. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now reverse it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Okay, that was pretty good. So now let's go ahead and go back to the legs. Now, this one, I'm going to have you come up and stand behind the chair or on the side of the chair, depending on how good your balance is, okay? We're going to do a squat. I'm going to turn my chair this way, so just stand so you're sideways to your chair. Now you're just going to sit your butt back a little bit and stand up, okay? Doesn't matter how low you go, just try to sit down a little bit and come up, all right? Keeping your chest up. You don't want to bow down and look like that. You're not looking down. You want to look forward and sit your butt down like if you're going to sit in a chair, okay? And go as low as you can. I'll show you from the side what this looks like. Keep going, okay? So you're holding onto your chair, squat your butt down, stand up. So it's just like sitting down on a chair, holding the back of the chair for balance. One more. Okay, little break. All right, some body weight squats. We'll do 3 sets of those, so just go ahead and remain standing before our next set. Okay, here we go, round 2. Start this way, and then I'll change forward. Okay, here we go. Let's do 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure your knees don't cave in. Make sure they go over the line of your toes, okay? And break, all right? So when we are squatting, we want our knee to travel in the same line as our toes. So that means as you squat, you want to try to keep your knees from doing that. You want to keep them like that when we're sitting down, okay? All right, last set, 15 squats. Go and hold your chair, chest up, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can push your hips forward and squeeze your butt at the top. We've got 3 more. 13, 14, and last one, 15. Okay, now we're gonna go back and sit on the chair. Let me move mine back so you guys can see. Okay, you can remain standing if you were already standing. So now we're gonna go back to the upper body, okay? Okay, we're gonna reach forward and we're gonna pull in like that. So reach and pull. This is gonna be working between your shoulder blades. If you wanna hold a light weight for your water bottles, you can. But this actually weights this quite a bit. So you can even do it, none of these, without these, okay? Or with them. I'd keep it a very lightweight if you were gonna go with weight. I'm gonna choose not to have any weight, okay? So squeeze shoulder blades together, reach forward. Pushing the shoulder blades together, just bring them together. 3, 4, so you're gonna inhale and then exhale. 5, sitting tall on the chair. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. Okay, little break, okay? So you should feel, as you bring it back, you should feel a little bit of a stretch in your chest, and you should feel your shoulder blades coming together. On the next round, I guess I could demonstrate it here. So demonstrating it, you're going here, squeezing your shoulder blades together as you bring your elbows back, okay? So that's the move. Okay, let's do round 2. Sitting tall on the front of your chair, reach forward and squeeze. Again, if this bothers any part of your body, makes it hurt, just please don't do it. And just wait for the next exercise. Inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, all right. So work the back a little bit. Now we're going to work our coordination. If you could take your water bottle or just something, a little ball. If you have a little ball, I'm just going to use my water bottle since I have it handy here. If you have a little ball, you can go pause the camera and then, pause your video and then come back to this. Okay, so I have a water bottle. We're going to work on passing it around your back. Grab it with the other hand and bring it that way. Now we'll go the other direction. Pass it around, grab it with the hand, bring it back around, okay? So bring it around your back to the front. Alternating directions on every pass, okay? You could use a little weight for this. Which way am I going? Or you could, like I said, use a light ball. Sitting tall. You have to be on the front part of your chair so you can pass it around your back, okay? If your range of motion doesn't let you go all the way behind you, you don't have to use anything and just do the motion, okay? Just try to reach around and touch your hands, okay? Touch your fingers together. If one arm won't let you, just go as far as you can, like that, okay? Whatever you can do. Okay, enough of that, a little breaky. Now we're gonna go back to that one more time. So I'll show you an option with a ball. This is a massage ball. You can use any kind of light ball, maybe a tennis ball would be a little bit smaller, but manageable. Okay, and sit back down. All right, second round. So now I'm going to pass the ball around me. Go pass behind, sitting tall. Working with your range of motion, guys. Do what you can. Francie, I hope you're liking the video. This one's for you. Keeping you active. I know we're all missing each other. We're missing our friends. We want to be with each other. Can't wait till this is over, but we got to be safe and take care of each other by staying away from each other right now. Okay, one more. All right, good. Okay, I better put this up here. I don't want to trip on it. Okay. Okay, so now Let's go back to the legs, okay? Now, this one, if you can do it standing up, go ahead and do it standing up. You can hold yourself to the chair. We're gonna bring it, stand tall, out to the side and back. So straight leg, you're just bringing your leg out to the side, just a little bit, and back to the center. 3 more. Okay, if you're sitting in the chair, keep going if you're standing, okay? If you're sitting in the chair, you're just gonna go hinge at your hip here and try to bring it out to the side. One leg out to the side like that, okay? I'm gonna do the standing version, okay? So break from this side. Now we're gonna do the other side, okay? Standing tall, leg out to the side and back. And you don't have to bring that leg out very far, guys. You'll feel it working. And you'll feel this leg, the stationary leg, which is holding your body weight. You're gonna be feeling that too, okay? Because you're having your weight on it and you're having to stabilize that movement. Let's go one more. Okay, little break. I'm gonna go back to my chair so I could show the last round of that seated for those who are staying seated, okay? Let me see how much time. Well, we're about done, guys. Great. We're 26 minutes. Okay, so now if you're standing, you're doing the side lift on this side. If you're seated, sitting tall, out to the side and back. Sitting on the front of the chair, okay? So you can move your leg back and forth. Just bring it out as far as you can. If that's just here, that's fine, okay? Whatever you can do. To the other side. If you're standing, we're going to do this side over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping this part of your body steady. 8, 2 more. And 10. Okay. Now, this last one, if you can stand, we're gonna work the glutes. That's the butt. If you're seated, I really don't know how to do this one as a variation from seated, okay? So you can just rest before we stretch, all right? Last thing, if you're standing, all we're gonna do is bring the knee up and you're gonna extend the leg, okay? Let me move this chair so you can see that. So standing, if you're able to stand in balance, knee comes up, leg goes out, behind you, back, squeeze your butt here. So bring it up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to the other leg. Standing tall, bring the knee up, bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, little break, and we got one more round of that. All right. So we're going back to the first leg. Stand tall, abs nice and tight, so your chest stays up, shoulders back. Okay, here we go. Up and squeeze the butt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now We're gonna switch to the other side. Standing tall again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Okay, guys, I think that's good for today. I think we're done. That's 30 minutes. And I tried to hit every major part of the body, the reaching, the pulling, the different planes to work in. I hope you enjoyed it, and just do this video as much as you want. You could probably do it every day, and I doubt it would hurt you, or every other day. Just work within your ability, and if anything ever hurts, don't do it. Okay, just go ahead and wait, and then do something that you're able to do, and be safe out there. Let's take care of each other, and let's let others take care of us too when we need it. Okay.